Good day, Dakman and classmates. I am Ana Dululao. For my presentation today, I'll focus on how ethnographic observation and the most significant change methodology are applied in monitoring and evaluating social marketing programs. So this will be my last presentation for this subject. So monitoring and evaluation are crucial for social marketing programs aimed at behavior change. So they help track progress, refine strategies for better results, and ensure transparency for stakeholders. So monitoring and evaluation, or the M&E, help make projects clear and honest. So during the monitoring, data is collected, shared, and used to track how a project is doing. This process makes sure that everyone involved, including stakeholders, knows what's happening. When information is shared openly, no one feels left out and everyone can share their thoughts and ideas. So this openness builds trust and cooperation among the people working on the project. So transparency also leads to accountability, meaning organizations need to stay honest and true to their work. So when information is easy to access, it becomes harder for anyone to hide mistakes or misleads others. So this ensures that the project is carried out fairly and responsibly. So M&E creates trust between organizations and communities, making projects more successful and reliable for everyone. So for ethnographic research, it's a qualitative study of social interactions, behaviors, and perceptions. So within our groups, teams, organizations, and communities. So this approach focuses on understanding thoughts, feelings, and observations rather than numerical data. So ethnographic observation immerses evaluators into a community to better understand social practices and cultural norms. So this method is particularly valuable in designing marketing strategies that resonate with target audiences. So it enables researchers to observe how customers use or don't use a product or services in their natural environment, so such as workplace and home. So another definition of ethnographic research is that it involves immersing oneself in a specific community or environment to observe and understanding behaviors, interactions, and cultural practices. So it focuses on studying people in their natural settings to gain deep insights into their experience and perspective. So this approach is often used to explore social dynamics, uncover patterns, and provide a rich, detailed, and understanding of a group's way of life. For the most significant change methodology, it is a qualitative and participatory form of monitoring and evaluation based on the collection and systematic selection of stories of reported changes from development activities. So this method revolves around the collection and systematic selection of stories that highlights reported changes stemming from development activities. So by focusing on these personal narratives, it provides a deeper understanding of the impact and outcomes that data alone might miss. So through this participatory process, stakeholders are empowered to share their experiences while evaluators gain valuable insights into the changes that truly matter. So the results are richer, more human-centered perspective on the success and challenges of the development initiative. So it involves generating and analyzing personal accounts of change and deciding which is the most significant and why. So this approach isn't just about numbers or metrics. It focuses on narratives, collecting and analyzing stories of transformation directly from those affected For social marketing programs, these stories become a powerful lens to measure campaign success and identify areas for improvement. So most significant change methodology helps us move beyond the data, capturing insights that truly um, beyond the data, capturing insight that truly the human impact at the heart of every initiative. I tried to create a comparison between these two methods. So let's start with focus. Ethnographic observation dives deeply into cultural immersion and understanding behaviors. It all be about getting a sense of how people live and interact in their environment. So on the other hand, the most significant change approach focuses on stories of change and impact, helping us see the human results of a program. So we look at approach, ethnographic observation relies on long-term and detailed observational methods. So taking the time to study everything carefully. So meanwhile, the most significant change approach is more participatory. It involves stakeholders directly gathering their perspective and insights to shape the evaluation. So moving forward to strengths, sa ethnographic observation, um, it provides rich contextual insights. It's great for understanding the bigger picture of social or cultural dynamics. So, in contrast, the most significant change method highlights key outcomes, offering a way to pinpoint and celebrate meaningful changes in a program. Finally, let's address challenges. So ethnographic observation can be very time intensive. It requires dedication and patience over long periods. So for the most significant change method, the challenge lies in the subjectivity of interpretation. The different people might perceive the significance of changes differently. So these two methods complement each other. Ethnographic observation focuses on cultural immersion, while the most significant change method brings a participatory approach to identifying impactful outcomes. So, in conclusion, both methods are crucial for evaluating the effectiveness of social marketing programs. So, using them together provides a holistic understanding of behavior and impact. So, that's the end of my presentation. Thank you guys for watching and happy learning everyone.